Okay, everyone, now that we've dealt with that brigand and gotten his key, we are wanted at the castle. Remember, the baronet said that we're invited to the castle, and indeed, it's time for us to go there. Are you ready? I know I am. Can leave that archery range behind. We don't need to go back there. We just needed to go there to get the key. I got caught by a Saurus Rex. Now, these monsters are really annoying. They're supposed to be deadly, but after a while they just get really annoying because especially things like the Saurus Rex, it runs so fast you can't outrun it, so you have to kill it if you run into it by accident or whatever. Okay, there's Bruno, fresh from his visit with Brutus, who he probably doesn't know is now dead. Let's go up to the castle. And Carl will automatically open the gate for us. Come in, you have been expected. Baron von Spielberg awaits you in the castle. Let's go and meet with the Baron, folks. It's time. This is our time. The Baron von Spielberg and Baronet await you in the Great Hall. Strike a pose. Words cannot express the gratitude I have towards you. Not only have you freed the Baronet from enchantment and allowed my son to return to me, but you have renewed my hope that the curse may be lifted. My son, Baronet Bernard von Spielberg, also desires to acknowledge his indebtedness. Barnard.
That is, I am appreciative of your efforts upon my behalf.
Furthermore, I understand you have rid our valley of a dangerous kobold magic user in order to free the Baronet von Spielberg. You risked your life to single-handedly defeat the foul spellcaster. You are a true hero, and I thank you. Barnard.
I'm pleased you managed to kill the kobold.
I sincerely hope you'll continue in your valiant efforts in our land. If anyone can rid the land of the brigands, it will be you. Someday in the near future, I can envision holding a ceremony in your honor and bestowing upon you the title, Hero of the Land of Spielberg. See, the Baron is really effusive and friendly. The Baronet's kind of reserved and stodgy and... Barnard.
It would be nice if someone could finally defeat the brigands and claim the title.
As you leave the castle tomorrow, you will receive the reward money I long ago posted for the safe return of my son as a token of my thanks. Folks, that's 50 gold coins, in case you've forgotten. That's 50 gold coins we're going to get just for coming to the castle, so that's not too bad. You will, of course, be expected to dine with us and be our guest in the castle tonight. Yeah, we get a free dinner and a free place to sleep for the night. That's not too shabby, all in all. Do you have any questions? Yes, I do. Folks, let's ask these guys lots of questions, because this is the only time in the game when we'll have the opportunity to actually talk to the Baron and the Baronet. So let's ask them lots of questions. Let's start off by asking about what happened with the kobold. Anyway, tell me your fantastic story about the kobold and how you guys met.
I rode off one morning with my men in search of monsters to fight. I got separated from my men when I came across the entrance to the cave. As I entered the cave, the kobold ordered me to get out. I informed it that I was Baronet Bernard von Spielberg and heir to the lands and all within. I ordered it to bow before me. Then it cast a spell upon me, and I remember very little after that.
That's what you get for being a snotty jerk. Yeah, oh well, I guess he's part of the royalty. I guess he's entitled to whatever. Let's ask him about the bear. Tell me about what it's like being a bear.
I would prefer not to talk about that.
Yeah, a little bit of a touchy subject there, Barnard. Okay, let's get on to some serious stuff then. Let's ask about the big problems plaguing the valley. Let's ask about the brigands. If I had more guards, I would wipe the brigands out myself, now that I have my son at my side. It will take some time before this castle and land have recovered from my sorrow, so I still think it will take a hero to destroy the brigands. Yeah, that's us, folks. I know they have some sort of fortress at the far south of the valley. I have heard rumors that they have set up an ambush for all that approach. It is also rumored that there is another way into their fortress, but I have no further knowledge about it. Yes, folks, there is a back way into the brigands' fortress, as we now know from listening in on the conversation between Bruno and Brutus, so that's good to know. Tell us about Elsa von Spielberg, who's still missing. My beautiful little daughter was stolen away 10 years ago by Baba Yaga's magic. She has never been found, despite all the searching that has been done for her. I thought she was lost forever, but you have renewed my hope that I will again have her beside me. Keep those hopes up, Baron. They might lead to something just yet. Tell us about Baba Yaga, because she's important. I have attempted everything in my power to get her to go away. I fear it will take some sort of magic to be able to counteract her evil magic. Indeed it may. Tell us about Yorick, the court jester. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I don't know if we've actually heard Yorick mentioned in the game before, but he is, or was, the court jester, so let's ask about him. Yorick was my court jester, a man of infinite jest. He went off to find my daughter, but alas, poor Yorick never returned. What about the brigand leader? Brigand leader. There have always been brigands about, but until their new leader and the warlock showed up a few years ago, they were not much of a problem. The leader seems to be a brilliant strategist who manages each raid with little loss. Once their leader is gone, I am sure the brigands can be easily defeated. Once again, keep the leader in mind, folks. The leader is important. Can we ask about the brigand warlock? As if this valley hasn't been plagued with enough evil magic users. From what I have heard, his magic isn't powerful, but he uses it effectively. Okay. I think that's... Is there anything else we can ask these guys? I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Do they know who Erana is? I know very little of magic, much to my sorrow. Perhaps you should talk to the wizards, Zara in the town, or Erasmus on Zauberberg. Zauberberg being the magic mountain, Mont Magie. I don't think there's much else we can ask this guy about, so let's go to dinner. Ask about dinner. Now that my son is back, I have much to do. Kindly restrict your questions to matters of import. That means he doesn't have anything to say to that. Actually, if you just ask 3 questions that he's not interested in, he'll shoot you off to dinner, so I'll just... That is of no importance to your question. Time is short. Let me ask a 3rd time. I see that it is getting late. A servant is awaiting you outside to show you to your quarters. We will see you at supper later. Maybe I should have asked about supper instead of dinner. Oh well. Okay, folks, let's go have some supper. Not dinner, but supper. You awake as the sun begins to rise. After a wonderful meal with the Baron and his son, a peaceful night's sleep in a feather-down bed, and a filling breakfast in bed, you are ready to go adventuring once more. That's great. Well, that was nice, wasn't it? And yeah, day is dawning on day 20. I'm up to day 20 now. Okay, folks. There's one last thing that we need to take care of. We need to go meet Baba Yaga. Let's check our inventory, see how we're doing for money. 119 gold coins, that's not too shabby. 825 silver coins. I could probably stand to lose some of that silver, but we're about to lose 100 silver coins because, folks, when you deal with Baba Yaga, there's one thing you want to make sure you have before you go and meet her. Go to the healer and buy some undead unguent. You pay the healer for the potion and put it away. I hope this will help you. Yes, it will. Check your inventory, and there it is. 1 flask of undead unguent. Folks, make sure you have that unguent before you go to see Baba Yaga. Just as a precaution, because otherwise things could get messy. And that's it. We're all ready to meet Baba Yaga. Are you excited? I know I am. In fact, I'm going to save the game. Got undead unguent. And we'll continue in the next video. I'll see you then, folks. Should be a lot of fun. Until next time, ta-ta.